What's up, y'all? We back at it with another chapter of Kagurabachi, chapter 65, man. Another insane one. We about to get right into it, but first off, look, man, I gotta apologize, man. Chihiro, I was a bit hard on him in the last chapter review. I was calling him a fraud, saying he was winging it. He only made it this far because of his enchanted blade. But man, after seeing what he did in this chapter, learning how he learned the white purity style, yo, the dude's a genius, man. I feel like Kakashi when Rock Lee was fighting Gaara, and he lifts up the headband, he's like, perhaps he is a genius. Like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, Chihiro, he on a whole nother level, man. Can you imagine how strong he's gonna be once he uses his intent again, his enchanted blade? He's gonna be on a whole nother level. You know what? That's probably what Yura is waiting for. He's probably wanting Chihiro to unlock all the powers and capabilities of the intent enchanted blade so that he can acquire it for himself. That would explain why he let him live up until now, because he probably could have took him out back in the last arc. So I'm imagining that's what's going to happen. He wants to see how far, Chihiro could take that blade before he try to acquire it for himself. I guarantee it, man. And I'm starting to like this Kaguri guy more and more, man. He feels like one of those characters who just wants an honorable sword fight battle. And it might even be a situation in the future where he has the upper hand to take out Chihiro, but he may choose not to do it given the circumstances where it might not be a fair victory. I could see him being that type of character, man. I don't know, maybe it's just me. You guys could let me know down below, man. And then everything that's going on with Samura daughter, it's like, do you with the memories, like, do you give her memories? Do you keep them away from, like, that's a tough decision right there, man. And I like how this chapter actually was and how Chihiro handled the situation. But we about to get right into that. But make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. Greatly appreciate all the love and support on the new channel. You guys are the truth, man. But let's get into it, man. So the chapter starts off where you got Kaguri saying, like, yo, he can't hold back anymore. After seeing what Chihiro did in the previous chapter with the white purity style, it got your boy excited for this battle. He wants more. He wants to go all in. He wants a proper sword battle. But then you have it with Rogue, which is the short ninja dude, says like, yo, they were able to get, Samura daughter to safety. The rest is up to them. And you got it while Chihiro is facing off against Kaguri. Kaguri says like, yo, that's no ordinary stance. That's how you were able to use that speed earlier. He says like, yo, that's a rare technique, a technique that's almost extinct because only a certain amount of people know how to do it. Apparently it's harder than we thought to transfer your spirit energy into an object, and Chihiro himself is having trouble with it. You have it where Kaguri is asking Chihiro who's his master, like, yo, who taught you that style? It's a lost art. And we find out that Yoji as well as Samura are pretty much two of the last people that know that technique right there. I mean, it's probably a couple other people who know it, but as far as like people that could be Chihiro master, those are the only two that Kaguri could think of. And then you have it where Chihiro says he has no master. And this is the part right here that's exciting, like, it's amazing. And you got Kaguri saying like, yo, it's a legendary art, and then that's when we get a little flashback like on Chihiro father. One of the main reasons he was able to create these enchanted blades is because his power of observation. Like, he's able to observe the right moment when the blade reaches, the potential to become an enchanted blade, and able to, work with that process. And because of that power of observation, he's the only one who could do it. Now, this is a trait that was passed down to his son, because his son was at the early point of the story was trying to be a swordsmith like his father. So he has that power of observation. And you find out, like, in the battles that your boy Yoji and Samura had at the beginning of this arc, your boy Chihiro was there to watch them use their sword techniques. Not only that, there was that flashback when Chihiro first met Samura as a child. He's seen your boy Samura use that technique to slice that bamboo. And you had it where your boy Shiba said like, yo, I'm sure since he's seen you do that, he'll be able to master that at some point in time. And we have it where Chihiro power of observation is why he's able to use this this white purity style, which is insane. Merely off of seeing it, he was able to use this technique. And you got it where even Kaguri is saying what I'm saying, like, yo, impossible. Like, yo, you got it where he's like, impossible. You're telling me you're purely doing this off of imitation? Like, you're just imitating what you've seen? Impossible. And I love this scene. But then that's when you have it where Ro throws like a little smoke bomb to distract your boy Kaguri. And then you have it where they teleport away from him. And you got it where Kaguri, he's upset. He's mad. He's like, yo, no way, no way. I let them escape. Then he walks up to his partner, and we actually find out her name. Her name is Toto. Yeah, hopefully I'm saying it right, Toto, but you know, you got the invisible W there. But yeah, her name's Toto, and he's like, yo, are you okay? And she's just laying there on the ground. Now, to me, this is hilarious, and I don't even know if they were trying to be funny with this moment, but it's hilarious that she's laying on the ground, and he's like, yo, are you alive? And she's like, I'm dead. I don't know why, it made me laugh. And then you got it where she's still having a conversation with this guy while she's laying on the ground. She's not even moving, she's just laying on the ground. And she's like, yo, we can't detect where the daughter is. You know, it's like she vanished. But you find out they go to this hotel place where even if you're on the run, you know, you're protected while you're in this hotel. I'm guessing the people who run it are very experienced. And if someone tried to come after you, you know, they will fight on your behalf because there's probably no violence allowed at this hotel. Kind of reminds me of John Wick. You know how they had the little hotels, like in the hotel you couldn't fight, but outside, hey, anything goes. But while you're in the hotel, you couldn't fight. So it reminds me of that type of situation, and that might even be the inspiration for this hotel, for the story. But you have it where you got the ninjas and Chihiro, they're all sitting there with Samura's daughter. You got it where the daughter is pretty much asking like, yo, what's going on? Why people are after me? And she's also thanking them for protecting her. You got it where the ninjas introduce themselves. They say their names. Of course, you got Ro, Muku, and Sumi. Hopefully I'm saying their names correctly. And you have it where Ro's like, yo, you don't even have to remember our names. You know, we're just here to protect you. And you got it where she looks at Chihiro and she says like, yo, you're the killer from TV. I saw on TV. And you got it where Ro's like, yo, he's not a killer. You know, the stuff was misconstrued. The news isn't reporting things correctly. And then you have it where Chihiro say a cold ass line. And boy walk up and he's like, nah, it's no misunderstanding. I'm not like you. I'm a killer. Hey, yo, that's crazy as hell. And of course, you got them saying like, yo, dude, she was just warming up to you. Calm down. Don't say stuff like that. And I thought it was hilarious, but you got it where Ro explains to Chihiro, like, yo, we don't need to mention Samura's name. For some odd reason, the seal is becoming undone. The more we mention her name, it's a chance that, mention Samura's name, it's a chance that it could awaken her, break the seal and help her break it fast. For some odd reason, her body is rejecting the seal, and she's starting to gain her memory slowly but surely. So they're trying to make a new seal, an even more powerful seal, but they're going to need 24 hours in order to place this seal on her. But you got it where she says like, yo, I keep having a dream of a man holding my hand. Like, yo, what are these memories? Like, I want to know what's going on, what's happening. And of course, you have it where the ninjas are telling her like, yo, it's best you don't know because you won't be able to live a normal life. We're going to put a seal on you, erase your memories, and you could go back to living a normal life. And then you have it where Chihiro is thinking about his father, and despite everything that's happened in his life, he wouldn't trade his memories for anything in the world. Like, yo, he loved those memories he had with his father, so he wouldn't want to forget it. He wouldn't want to. And then he's looking at her and is like, yo, she deserves to know what happened in her past. She deserves to have her memories. And that's when you have Chihiro, say this great thing, which I think is an amazing way to look at it. And I'm surprised the ninjas ain't think like that. You have what Chihiro says, like, yo, why not just tell her everything, allow her to get her memories back right now, and allow her to choose. In 24 hours, you're going to erase her memories anyway with the new seal. Like, allow her to choose, allow her to know everything, and let her choose whether or not she wants to keep her memories or not. I mean, because she could still hide. I mean, they're not going to be, I don't think the group can read her mind, so they wouldn't know who she is. But I guess more so her not knowing who she is would keep them from interrogating her to figure out who she is, if that makes sense to you guys. But of course, you got it with Chihiro. It's like, yo, let's just tell her everything and then let her decide what she wants to do. I mean, we got to wait here 24 hours anyway for y'all to perfect the new seal. So let's just do that. And you got it where Rose says, like, yo, should she choose to keep her memories, who's going to protect her? And you got it where your boy Chihiro says, like, yo, within 24 hours, I will master that sword, that technique, so that I can ensure her safety. And it's just like, yo, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then you have it where he actually says, like, if I master the art of the sword, I'll get even closer to Inten's true realm, which means everything he's been doing with his enchanted blade is nowhere near what it's truly capable of. Like I said at the beginning of this chapter, Chihiro will become a monster once he mastered this technique. And of course, you have a little flashback of his conversation with Kaguri where he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you learned this on your own or got this far on your own. So I just can't wait to see what's going to happen within the next 24 hours. Now, I wonder if the next chapter is going to be just him training, where it's going to just be the whole 24 hours, or will it be like 24 hours, just like it jumps, it like do a little time skip to like the 23rd hour, and we see that Chihiro has came, you know, this far along, or whatever the case may be, and then he goes into battle. I wonder which one they're going to do. If we're going to just have a chapter of him training, or if we're going to have a chapter where it just time over skips that and just goes straight into, you know, the group finding out where they are. I'm very curious how that's going to go. But let me know your thoughts on this chapter down below, and if you like the video, thumb it up, please subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.